Graham here for Plugin Blog for Best Buy. One of the most intimidating things I've ever had to review is actually sitting right next to me right now, and you can't see it because I'm using it as a monitor. It is the Philips 4350U. It's a 43-inch 4K IPS panel. You can actually see the box for it right back here. This is a pretty significant panel for a number of reasons. One, it's 4K, and that gives you a beautiful, bright picture. The second thing is that it's an IPS panel, so it's very sharp with colors, contrast is excellent, and the viewing angle is wide, which, considering the angle that I have to sit at to fit this thing on my desk, is actually fairly important. And last but not least, it's actually using a backlight that is flicker-free. That's something that I found in the past can be a bit of an issue, is some backlights in larger monitors can give you headaches. I found no such issue with this particular screen. So some of the things that I really like about this, there's a lot of connectivity. There are two HDMI ports that are HDMI 2.0 with MHL. There are two DisplayPort ports. There are a number of USB 3.0 ports, one of which supports fast charging. Other than that, it's a fairly complete monitor. It sits on two angled feet, which give it sort of a depth of about 10 inches. The nice thing about that is that should you want to, it does have a 200 by 200 VESA mount on the back, so you can actually wall mount this should you want to. So things that I love about this monitor, it is flicker free. It has phenomenal color. It's plug and play. I mean, it works right out of the gate with both Mac OS X and Windows 10. And it did a great job of handling both applications and games. I wasn't actually sure how games would be handled on this at first, and the first few games that I ran actually ran at a very low frame rate, but some of the more optimized games for 4K, like Overwatch, actually ran at 60 frames per second at 1920 by 1080, and then when I popped it up to 4K, ran at a smooth 30 frames per second. So it looked quite good. So that is the Philips 4350U. It's an excellent monitor, and for the price, it's absolutely incredible. You're getting a 43-inch 4K display for a pretty incredible deal. So I give it a thumbs up. Graham for Best Buy Plugin Blog. Thanks for joining me.